set to match up with the Kansas City Chiefs. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And that one into the end zone for an opening touchback. Carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Again to Elliott. And he'll get this up only to about the 33.
The ball carrier.
The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on second down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on third down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Kansas City.
Tyreek Hill, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Chiefs are going to take a first-quarter lead. And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC.
Makes the score Chiefs 7, Bills 0. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. Now the first carry for Devin Singletary. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. From the gun, it's Allen. And that's caught by Smith. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Buffalo Bills.
11 yards and a Buffalo first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And the Chiefs are going to get him.
The quarterback sacked.
These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is, because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
1st and 10.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. A first down carry by Elliott. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7.
Ezekiel Elliott.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
7-yard line.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set him up.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
Elliott, the ball carrier.
Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. Elliott, and he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Kansas City.
Ezekiel Elliott, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
For the point after.
They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
This will make it into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
26-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 49-yard line. Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Pookie4 on the tackle.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. 7 yards there and a first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
39-yard line.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward.
Intercepted by the Chiefs.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 34. 13-0 is the score after 1 on EA Sports.
13. Bills nothing.
On first down, Elliott. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
Brought down.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. On 2nd down now. It's Elliott, and this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Jerry Hughes on the tackle.
If they're going to get a first down out of this, they're going to have to earn it because there's been tough going in the interior there. And here we are on 3rd and 1. Be prepared. Brace yourself. Going to be some contact going on.
And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35.
He was brought down by Matt Milano.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped him, bringing up 4th down.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. That's complete to his tight end, Seals Jones. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And the Bills are going to get the football back. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Singletary to get the drive started. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
The ball carrier.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation.
And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And they finally put an end to this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half, and you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest. We're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here, but he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
Still 9 remaining on 2nd down. Now here's Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. It'll be a pickup of 8 on the screen, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Ezekiel Elliott.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And that will be incomplete.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Well, they'll say no to the 46-yard field goal try. They're going to go for it. They'll run it with Elliott. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Flush to his right. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. The all-pro corner, Tre'Davious White, picks it off. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line. Oh, this is just crazy. He's got 3 interceptions, Charles, and we haven't even departed the first half of this ball game.
I think if you're looking at the stats right now, you're saying, all right, who's the leading receiver? Well, can you flip it around and say that maybe he is and could be for the game the way that things are going right now? I think if it's him, he wants to be on the field at all times.
Boy, left that first defender grasping at air as he winds up getting a full 8 yards on that play.
Brought down at the 2-yard line.
Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. The give is to Elliott, and this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Stopped short of the goal line. It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Elliott, toss right. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. The tally there, minus 8 yards. Leads to 4th down as well. So on 4th down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. from the right hash, and this one just a chipping. Butker's kick here is good, and that's going to make this a 16-0 ball game. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that, and we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
From the 30 on second down, Allen. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. I hate to sound really negative, but at this point, an incomplete pass, almost a moral victory that it's not picked off.
Well, you may hate to sound negative, but that was negative.
It was very negative, I know, but all these first half interceptions, it's been tough to watch.
Yeah, couldn't find a silver lining in this one, much more like lead.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. And he's able to find Diggs. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts.
Good for a Buffalo.
As they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To the air. Allen completes it to Davis. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
14 more yards.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
1st and 10 at the 30.
Now Allen again. And this one caught by Beasley. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Give him 23 yards on the pickup.
First down.
And the Bills will move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit.
A 28-yard attempt.
The kick by Bass is good. And that will do it for this first half.
16.
So we've reached the intermission in what right now is a 13-point game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Where's 52? Watch 52. 52's the mic. I love it. Watch 52. Good track. Good track. Mike 52.
From the gun, Allen escaping the pressure right. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
That's what I'm talking about, baby.
The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And that'll be caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. DeMarcus Robinson.
Touchdown, Kansas City.
DeMarcus Robinson. His first touchdown on the year. And thanks to the interception, the Chiefs offense cashes in with 6. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more.
Chiefs 24, Bills 3.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll start out with Singletary. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24.
Singletary, the ball carrier.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
They go right back to Singletary. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Allen going to throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, this is just a continuation of what we saw in the first half. So much for the fresh start to begin the third quarter. Still off-target throws, no rhythm throwing the football, and obviously no touchdown scored in this game.
A good return there, 17 yards. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. And he'll throw right away. And this is caught by Watkins. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. He got 29 yards that time.
And a 1st down, Chiefs.
Mahomes now on 1st down. This is the tight end Fant. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup there.
2nd and 3 at the 15-yard line.
Second down and 3. Mahomes going to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. DeMarcus Robinson, the intended target on that one. And it's 3rd and short.
Is Robinson incomplete.
I think it's pretty safe to say that when you're up 3 touchdowns, the last thing you want to do is hang one up there and put it in jeopardy and possibly get it intercepted. Got a nice lead. You should be able to protect it. But if you get careless with the football, look out.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
A gain of 2 yards on the play. brings up.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? Running with Elliott. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11.
Taken down at the 11-yard line.
They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
First down, Chiefs.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. On 1st down, Mahomes. It was Teron Johnson that time who had that play covered from the start.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Caught out left side by Robinson. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown.
Touchdown.
Demarcus Robinson. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go.
Score, Chiefs 31, Bills 3. Harrison Butker to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to put them deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun, Allen. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand.
Complete.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
On 3rd down, they go with Singletary. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. Bit of a surprise. They ran it on 3rd and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10. And now a shot into coverage downfield is complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Give him 32 on the play.
5-yard line.
From the gun, Allen. And Diggs has it. Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Here a throw taken in by Watkins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. Another carry tonight for the workhorse Elliott. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
You know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And going deep for Hill. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down.
Tre'Davious White on the coverage.
The Chiefs on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Now Mahomes on the bootleg. Rolling to his left. He's got his tight end Fant. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 31-yard line. Well, that's one way to convert on third down, picking up 26 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Elliott. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. That's on Kelechi Osemele, the guard. They go play action here on first down. Going deep here for Watkins. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Complete to number 14.
Sammy Watkins, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And this offense continues to pour it on. They seemingly just continue to score at will. And as great as it's been for the offense, you got to feel for that defense down there.
I love how you use the word will, because both teams came into the game with the will to win. But one team has obviously imposed its will on the other and broken them. Because what we're seeing right now, wow, that's a defense that's in tatters after what they faced in this ballgame.
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
26-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards, a first down.
10 at the 42-yard line.
And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. Bradley Chubb doing what he does best, getting that sack.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Allen. A quick throw going to be caught by Diggs. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
It's a gain of 19 and brings up 3rd down.
Allen looks to throw on 3rd and 1. And that is incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Here I come. Regular. Check safety.
Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. It's complete to Diggs. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Devin Singletary, the ball carrier.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
2nd and 4.
4 yards remain for 2nd down. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. From the gun, it's Allen. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And they'll have the football, but deep in their own territory as he's brought down at the 5.
At their own 5-yard line.
Back near his goal line. Here's Mahomes. Oh, wide open, complete.
Put it right down their throat.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Even though they've got this big advantage, Charles, they are not taking their foot off the gas pedal right now.
Well, I think what we're seeing is the result of all their great preparation and great practice time during the week. And even though it seems like this is a great chance to pull people back and maybe, not try and score a few more times, they don't want to do that. I think they're enjoying what they're seeing, the collective effort, and they want to play it all the way out.
45.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead will swell by one more.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will make it into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
First and 10. At their own 23-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Cole Beasley, the intended target. But it'll be 2nd down. 2nd and 10.
At the 40-yard line.
Mike 53. Oh, you got deep? Mike 53. 53. Mike.
Throwing again. Allen. It's caught by Davis. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 22 yards there, a 1st down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Again, they'll throw with Allen. He finds Yeldon. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Allen now on 1st down. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19.
Complete to Devin Singletary.
2nd and 8 coming from the 19.
Brings up.
And again, it's Allen. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything, Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go.
A gain of 12. And a first down, Chiefs.
Line 58 the money. So don't say nothing.
And here's the Super Bowl hero from a year ago. It's Damian Williams. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Matt Milano on the tackle.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
At the
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down. Tonight,
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Chiefs, they climb back to 500 now at 3 up and 3 down. And now they'll get the weekend off as they get a little extra time to prepare to face the Denver Broncos.